Hey, oh, there I am. Man, fucking GoldenEye, man. What a fire ass soundtrack. Guys ever, guys ever go back? Like, I'll tell you one thing I always do. Right, I go back and I listen to like old video game soundtracks a lot. Fucking love them. One of my favorite composers was Nobuo Uematsu. Right, does the Final Fantasy music. Um, but I don't know, something about the old tunes on the N64. They had a limited kind of, I don't know what you call it. Like the sound chips, right? There was only so much you could do with them, but a lot of people they were pretty creative with them, right? And there's people even nowadays, right, that they still to this day kind of recreate songs like modern songs in that kind of I guess theme, right? Theme. I don't know, like I've heard a lot of like Mario 64 renditions of like Weezer songs or Blink 182 songs and stuff. Like, hold on, let me pull one up. Let me pull one up. Give me a second. So, like Weezer, right? Mario 64. Yeah, let's go and put that up on the screen. Hope everybody's having a good day. Ugh, it's hard for me to get that out of my mouth. But yeah, check this out. Check this out. There you go. Probably a little better. But the bass, the drums, the guitar, all of it's there. However, I mean, it's again, it's in that limited sound chip. I like that a lot. I like the idea of that a lot. Yeah, Mario, and that's the thing. I bet you I could find. God, what else? What other band could I find that does they would do this to? I don't know, like maybe Tool. See if they did it to Tool. Um, no, no, I guess not. Let's see, because that's kind of a broad one, right? I bet you, like I was saying, Blink 182. I bet you they would have one on them. Yeah, yeah. There's somebody who wait, Blink 182, but it's Mario 64. Hold on, what the fuck is this?
Tego!
Okay, it's pretty good.
Here we go!
Right? It's pretty fun, pretty kooky, pretty creative. Like I like that. I like that a lot. I'm just finding these videos on random too. I didn't search anything beforehand. I'll tell you though, there's one I did run into. Let's see. So again, back to the Weezer shit, right? But FF7, right? FF7 sound chip, very iconic kind of soundtrack, right? Um, but like again with the trumpets and shit, right? That was a pretty mainstay when it came to the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack. It's always Buddy Holly too. pretty fun stuff. Even Doom. Everybody knows Doom, right? Classic Doom, not like the newer ones, right? Man, that roughneck like faux guitar, like I love it. It reminds me of Sega Genesis used that a lot, right, for their fucking games. And I gotta say, like when it comes to like Sega Genesis versus Super Nintendo, obviously the Super Nintendo just flew out of the fucking water. Because it had so many great RPGs and shit like that, and that really sold back in the day. Um, I don't know. I was looking through the Sega Genesis lineup, and I was like, these games just don't stack, right? But when it came to PC, right, totally different story. Total like the games on PC, they were so fucking hit and miss. Like recently, I started playing classic StarCraft, right, and I'm just like, damn, you really. Mm, it's really hard to like you know emulate that on a console. They did. Like was it, they made StarCraft 64, but I mean like I think it got horrendous reviews, right? Oh yeah, you need a fucking expansion pack. Now look how muddy that is. Look how fucking it just looks like garbage, right? The soundtrack's there, sort of. I mean the vocals are there, which is kind of impressive for an N64 game, is that they actually had vocals. But I mean like the music itself like took a serious hit. You can tell. But you look on StarCraft on PC. Let's take a look at that. Now you can see right off the bat, visuals look clear as fuck. Soundtrack is all fucking there. Like sounds fantastic. Sounds wonderful. Right? It just shows that like even back then PC was just miles ahead of console. Hey, what's up? What's up, Heidi McKay? Sorry, I'm just being a fucking nerd. Just some shit I was looking at that was just kind of on my mind. But, this is another episode of Video Games Blah Blah Blah, where I'm gonna try to talk about video games, shit like that. Keep it kind of focused on that. Let me jump to the Discord, right? Where is that? Get on the live on air thing. So, as always, let me go ahead and put the Discord link in the chat. If anybody wants to join in, they're more than welcome. God damn it, I went live on my first account, so I gotta I gotta pin the message with my phone. What's up, Chicky? How's it going? Let's see. It's such a nightmare sometimes for this shit. Tiny Sales 2. Go to my live stream. Ba-da-ba-da. And pin message stuff. Okay, there we go. We're all good to go. So yeah, like always, if y'all want to join into the fun festivities, whatever, no. Always feel free. You can come up and talk to me, talk shit, talk whatever. Hey, one rule though, because I had to make this clear. I didn't realize. Please, for the love of God, no doxing. Come on. Yeah. Command and Conquer. I briefly, Red Alert was the game I played, right? But I was a huge fan of StarCraft. You could not keep me off of that game when I was a kid. I still remember a lot of the cheats like power overwhelming. You got invincibility when you type that in. Now I'm wondering if those cheats still apply to the new one. No, fuck you, Trumpy, you fucking worm farmer. Let's see. Fucking Now I had a game I was playing already. I was playing, was it Persona 4 Ultimax Arena? So I was just gonna like keep going with this until I died. Haven't died yet. but it'll probably happen soon. It always does. All right, so let's get going with some of that. Let's move my fucking thing. Get my controller. Hey, what's up, Towers? Yeah, I was gonna play some Soul Calibur 6, so like once I get done with this, I'm gonna turn that on. You know, I don't know, something about this game, I just got fucking into it. Now, this game is produced by Arc Systems Works. Now, if you guys know Arc Systems Works, which I'm sure a lot of you don't, the Guilty Gear franchise, which they specialize in this whole 2D bullshit. And man, does it look good? I mean, you know, these Persona characters look exactly like they do in the fucking games and shit. Yeah, they Aztecs. Hey, come on now. That's Stacy. That's so rude. That's so rude, Stacy. Hey, Luna. I hope you're having a good night. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you have an even better tomorrow. No, no, that's fine. That's fine. You know, rudeness, that's all right. That's tolerated. We only have a couple rules around here. If you want to be rude, you can be rude. And I always, anytime I'm playing this game, I always make the character. If I can make them bright pink, I always make them bright pink. I love how that looks, right? Fucking, except for there's one character, Adachi. For some reason, they gave him a Joker color scheme. I absolutely love it. I think it just looks so good. I don't know, man. Like I'm not a big fan of DC. Hey, is my audio coming in good? Can you hear me over the game? Well, can I turn the game down a bit? Let me know in chat. But you know, I'm not a big fan of DC or whatever. But I don't know. I love the Joker for some reason. I don't get it. You know. Let's see. I did change up my chat a little. Hopefully the chat is easier to read in the little box. I know, was it Evil Abe? He was complaining about that. He's like, I love your show. I love the new, you know, rework of your show. I just can't read the fucking chat in the chat box. So I mean, hopefully that's a little easier. Let's see how that looks now since we got people chatting. It kind of looks the same. It kind of still looks the same. It's nice to stare at my box. Yeah, fucking Yoda thought it was nice to stare at my nutsack. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, cool. Aussie Amanda, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. How's it going over there in Australia? Over on the other side of the fucking world. No. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice finisher. I like that. Oh yeah, I did. Of course, he sent me that pretty much immediately. That was absolutely fucking hilarious. Dude, I fucking love that guy. That's so fucking funny. Nice sunny day, dude. It was gorgeous here today. I went out for a bike ride. What is this game? This is Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. So this takes place right after the Persona 4 game, right? And to sit here and explain that game, Jesus Christ, we'll be here all night. Persona is a very long-running franchise. They're up to the 5th game now. There's so much, you know, like you'd have to know about Shin Megami Tensei, and then you'd have to know about Shin Megami Tensei If, which I shit you not, that's like the title of it. Literally, it's a offshoot of the original. And so like to kind of put it like, oof, goddamn, 6 shots right to the face. No, this is nothing like Tekken. Tekken is 3D. This is clearly 2D. This, if anything, this is more, I guess, kind of like Street Fighter is what I'd compare it to. Oh yeah, Tekken was the best. Tekken is king. You know, that's why I've been playing Soul Calibur so much, because like I've played so much Tekken with Soul Calibur, you know. Well, no, that's not true. Soul Calibur is like Tekken because Tekken and Soul Calibur they're made by the same producer. The only difference, right, is the fact that guard is set to A or I guess X on the PlayStation instead of just back. You know, most fighting games the block button is set to back. Oh, I missed that. Goddamn. Um, Also the weapons, right? Hey man, no talking about domestic violence. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the old 300. Sit one out, buddy. Sit one out. It's kind of disgusting. You sitting there making fun of domestic violence. That's not fucking cool. Kind of shows what a piece of shit you are. But then again, you're kind of sensitive, aren't you? I mean, Trumpy thinks that we don't see what he does when he's in other discords, but he's not that smart. You don't think we see what you say? We see what you say a lot. Man, it's really funny to think that these people can like hide from shit that they say, and it's just like that's not the case. We just don't really put it at the forefront like Connie does because he's a retard. Man, I'll tell you though, it's pretty funny to watch him interact with Game Over 2, and he had to sit there and make Game Over 2 confirm with him. Like, I'm not a child predator, am I? I'm not a fucking child predator. And Game Over's like, I don't know. I don't know. And like it's so funny to watch the shoot just be on the other foot. It's like that's what you get. What did you think was gonna happen? Oh yeah, I okay. So we talked about this. I think on the last stream or two streams ago. You know, fucking what was it? Yeah, we were talking about GoldenEye versus Perfect Dark, right? And it's such a fucking man. It's such a tough debate, right? GoldenEye. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like both games were really good, right? Now I never really played too much of Perfect Dark, where I played so much of GoldenEye. So I mean, I don't know. It kind of rules out my opinion. I'm a bit biased, of course. But, you know, we were having that debate whether GoldenEye was truly a good game or if it was just the time and that's all we really had. You know, so I don't know. Like I'm still kind of undecided on that because I went back, right? And I went back and I played GoldenEye. I think it was I was like 25. I went to a game store. I picked up an N64 and GoldenEye for actually like $60. Hell of a deal. Couple controllers too. Um, GoldenEye was good. First Star was better. Yeah, I think that was the kind of conclusion we came to. But I took it to a party. We all played fucking. Oh yeah, I was a little squirt back then. I had a lot more hair back then too. Uh, but yeah. No, I don't know, man. It was a good time, but and we all just kind of remembered how frustrating the controls were back in the day, because like the real difference with first person shooters, like now, like if I can play on a mouse and keyboard, I will play on a mouse and keyboard, right? Because you're more accurate with a mouse than you're gonna be with an analog stick. But having the two, hold on, let me. Sorry. Cleaned up my desktop just a little bit ago. Yeah. So, the second analog stick really makes a difference, right? This little fucking no, 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 no. That gave us an XY axis, like, being able to like actually move from side to side. Back in the day, we had to side strafe a lot. If you play any like Medal of Honors from the PlayStation days, right? You had to like use the R and the L to like side strafe and shit like that. It's really frustrating. If you ever watch gameplay of that shit, you realize like, oh my god, because of this little analog stick here, we have it way easier than we did back in the '90s, back in the early 2000s, right? I mean, the second analog stick truly revolutionized a lot of first-person shooters, made them more accessible to consoles. But mouse and keyboard, they had them, for a while now. Let's get back to the game. And boom. I'll tell you though, I couldn't imagine playing a fucking fighting game on a keyboard. That shit would just be fucking interminable. Jesus Christ, stand still. Jeez. I don't know. I'm not Brett's handler. I just went live because I was bored. Yeah, I fucking I had some dinner over at Wendy's. I went to Wendy's for dinner. And so check this out. You go to Wendy's, right? You get if you get a spicy chicken sandwich. Hey, Rebel Blues. Hey, I saw your latest video. Loved it. Thought it was hilarious. You're always doing good work. Yes, Brett was at Wendy's. We went to Wendy's together. We held hands. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, definitely. Rebel Blues, as always, feel free to, throw your channel in the link or in the chat. You're always welcome to do that here. Doing great work, man. You're doing the kind of work that I wish I did when it came to Connie, right? Kind of the short clips and stuff. Like, I really wish I would have taken the time to do that. You're doing fantastic. Thank you, Richard Cheese. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Yeah, you think so? I actually remember when Wendy's had a salad bar back in the day. Now they haven't had one in years, but I had somebody. They were trying to call me on that. Wendy's had a salad bar. Yes, it did. Back in the 90s. Nowadays, totally different place. I'll tell you though. What I can't get enough of is the Baconator fries? Still really good. Shut the fuck up. Are you serious? I didn't know KFC had a buffet at one point. I remember the pizza at Salad Bar. I definitely remember the pizza at Salad Bar. That's for sure. That was, man. I remember Ninja Turtles fucking, at the beginning of their movie, they had an ad for Pizza Hut. I remember just every time I'd turn that movie on, I'd be like, Mom, can we go to Pizza Hut? No, son. It's expensive. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember KFC having a buffet, but I'm not ruling it out. I wouldn't doubt that they did. I'll tell you what KFC does still have to this day, which is absolutely fucking disgusting. Dude, I'm getting my shit kicked in. Come on, this fucking guy. Blocking. There we go. Cell bars have gone away because of the unicorn virus. What the fuck is a unicorn virus? That's not real. What are you, girl horn? Oh yeah, he'll do that. Yeah, I remember last time I talked to GD, he was trying to extort me for a mod position in my server, and I just didn't respond to. He was like, let us chance, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's gonna happen. Oh, okay, all right, yeah, all right. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll tell you, that guy was a lot of help when it came to Joey Wolf, but now it's just kind of like, all right, I hate to say that someone served out their purpose, right? Because that sounds like I just use them or something. But you know. Oh, Kmart? Really? You know, I've only been to a Kmart a couple times, to be honest with you. Um, man, Kmart. Shit, I remember that because they had the whole blue light special. That was Kmart, right? That had the blue light special thing. I remember that. I don't know. I gotta go to fucking. I gotta Home Depot or Walmart tomorrow to get a tool. I gotta get it was a crescent wrench. I was talking about. Like fucking. I'll tell you though, tomorrow I'm gonna get myself a fucking omelet. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be. Dude. I absolutely love omelets. Oh my god, I cannot get enough of those. Fuck, man. So good. So good. I'll tell you, Denver omelet. You know what? Yeah, type your favorite omelet in chat. I wanna hear what you guys. Or if you don't like omelets, just say I fucking hate omelets. You're insane. Fuck you. Miss Kmart. I mean, what was to miss at Kmart though? That they don't have a Walmart. That they don't have a Target. What did Kmart provide? Oh, go to Harbor Freight. I've never even heard of Harbor Freight until this fucking community. I mean, I've never had like a real need for tools though. Oh my god, brown. Wait, I think so. I just remember brown plastic cups and the orangish brown decor. Ew, sounds orangish brown. Sounds gross. Woolsworth? What the hell is Woolsworth? Hawaiian omelet with pineapple and ham. Pineapple in an omelet. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't. How am I supposed to feel about that? That's so odd. Pineapple, pineapple on pizza. That's fine. I'm more than happy to entertain that idea, right? But omelets in a pizza, or sorry, omelets in a pizza. Yeah, that makes sense. No, pineapple in an omelet. You know, I'm gonna have to find some place that does that because I'll be damned if I'm making an omelet for that too. But I'll try it. You know, I just eggs and fruits. I'm so like, what do you make of that? I don't know. It's so weird. Pineapple. Stop it. Think. Stop. Stacy. Stop. Like I've had this fight with people before, and they're like pineapples on pizza. You're like, fuck off. It does. It's good. It's good. I like it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm actually doing pretty good with this character. I'm surprised. Thought I was gonna die because I've been playing this for a couple hours now. So I thought I was gonna die already because I'm playing Golden Arena mode. Where if you die, you have to start all the way at the beginning, but you get to level up your character. So it's pretty fun mode. If you guys are into alien abduction, check out a movie Fire in the Sky on Amazon Prime. It'll fuck with your shit. I don't use my Prime account enough. I have a Prime account, and I mainly use it for ordering shit and getting it like a day, 2 days, right? But I mean, they have a whole fucking video service that I never take advantage of. It is fucking ridiculous. I really should. I don't know why I don't. I mean, what's it? They even have like classic episodes of SpongeBob and shit on there. And man, I don't know, something about that brings me right back. Back when what's his face was still alive, the original creator, right? I'm trying to remember his fucking name. If somebody can help me out in chat. But those episodes were just fucking amazing. They were really really creative. Nowadays, not so much. I mean, a couple episodes supposedly based on a true story, right? Supposedly, you can never take anything at face value, man. at this point, it's hard to trust almost anyone. You know, it's just kind of been going crazy in the community lately, especially. I mean, that's why I kind of been seeing like less and less of me. You know, it's just kind of like that, and I'm focusing on other shit. You know, I do like to go on Cindy's though. You know, I like to. I think she's funny, right? And I know that Connie restreams it all the time, and that's what makes me laugh so fucking hard. Is that he's so mad at this fucking lady. Like, and Cindy doesn't give a shit. Like, she just thinks it's funny. What, she gave him 2 strikes today? That shit, dude, that shit made me fucking laugh so hard. Don't restream other people's shit. Especially if you know you're gonna get caught. Like, you gotta be smart about it, right? When we did Betty Washam shit, she never struck me. She tried, but she couldn't. Gotta be smart about it. Gotta be smart when you're playing other people's content. Very easy. You gotta read that fucking terms and conditions, right? It's very important. Harbor Freight is like 2 A-stars for me. What the fuck is that? I've never even heard of that. What are you watching, Stacy? Why don't you watch normal movies? Why can't you just be normal? I'm just kidding. Come on. At it. Ah, this bitch moves 100 miles a minute. Brutal movies. I'll tell you, the last movie I watched was it Thor: Love and Thunder? No. The last movie I watched was actually on what's that serial killer? Ted Bundy. Right? That's the guy who killed all the gay dudes, right? So it's pretty interesting. I don't know. I'm not too into serial killers, to be honest with you. Oh. I've seen. I remember the movie. Right now, granted, I didn't see the movie. I just remember the movie in the video store. I mean, you guys remember going like Blockbuster and shit, you know, the end of the week and renting like movies and video games on the weekend and shit. I always remember that fucking case. Now, what the hell is this fucking movie? It's V. It's just a V on a black cover, and the V is like in blood. And I'm like, what the fuck is this movie? To this day, I've still never seen it. I don't know what the fuck that movie is. Who knows? Fucking. Come on. What a bitch. Visitors. Okay, so this is bad aliens. Okay. Yeah, see, I wouldn't know. Aliens coming to Earth. I mean, god, how many times have been the plot of, like, how many fucking movies? Shit, man. Like, what is it? I saw that movie, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, right? I don't know, I thought it was alright. It's, you know, people are like, oh yeah, it's a Steven Spielberg, it's an instant classic, you know, like, I'm just like, whatever. They say that about Indiana Jones, and I gotta tell you, I gotta be honest with you, I'm on Indiana Jones. Some people are just, I can't believe you haven't watched all the Indiana Jones movies. And I don't care. I don't know. I don't. The first one was enough. I saw the fourth one because I was at a party, right, and they were watching it, and I was like, this movie's fucking terrible. Hid in a fridge during a nuclear blast, and the Crystal Skulls thing. I was like, what is this fucking movie? Fuck this movie. Oh shit, this is where I'm gonna die. I can already tell. Yep, this is the end for me. Okay, have a good one. Stacy, get some sleep. Get some beauty sleep. Not that you need it. Oh my god. Oof. Come on. Not sure. Come on. Come on. I don't know. I didn't even check if anyone was really live. Just kind of fucking. Ooh. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna die. All right. Live to, live to fight another day. Let's see. Put a lot of my stats in strength because that's going to get me killing these guys a little faster. Oh boy.
What are you doing?
Oh my god, Jesus, every fucking time.
Weird!
Ah, shit. God damn it. Ah.
This time it doesn't count though, you saw me coming.
I didn't.
I am Cyborg, Amanda Erickson.
Cyborg, Amanda,
Still
Viva.
looking for my liver.
I am going to get a Tiffany's bracelet from Huckleberry.
Straighten up this liver mix up so I can get my Tiffany's bracelet.
Stop making fun of my medical conditions that I talk about.
Hucklefuck just posted a video. That was
shit,
so
you're kidding.
easy. It was so easy.
Wait, what happened? We didn't even say her name. What happened?
Nope. We don't have to.
What the fuck happened?
It's called Thursday Night Live. Weird.
It's Friday.
Mhm.
It's-
It is Friday.
so she can't even tell the days of the week?
Weird.
Weird. I can't check a calendar. Weird. Like,
Weird.
is it a live or is it a video?
It's alive.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, she's probably gonna go live and just talk about the same shit she talked about fucking yesterday, the day before that, the day before Jesus.
Crazy. Weird. Yeah. Yeah.
Totally.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, I like that she's
All right.
having to now prove her relationship to Mr. Box Truck when she was hoeing herself all over this fucking community 4 weeks ago.
Yeah. I love how he posts videos with hot pink lettering that says hashtag help her. Help her. It's a country western song and you need to come help her.
Yeah, that's super believable. That's
Yeah. Yeah, clearly. All right, I gotta run. I got other people I gotta support. It's not all about you, Fox.
Yes, not all about me. Totally.
It's okay.
You got me.
I remember that.
Yeah. It's not all
When the
about
days are dark and you're wondering, where are they? I'm gonna say, I remember that.
I remember that.
No, you.
No, you. Did she leave on a no you? Is that what happened? That's pretty funny. Love it. Love it. Damn, I really thought I was gonna die like 2-3 fights ago, but I guess not. Actually been making this work pretty well. Oh boy. I'll tell you though, I'll never get used to that. It's because I got the streamer mode on Discord, so I never hear when people come in and out of there. Like, it doesn't give me the ping. Right? Fixit got so mad at me, so just put the streamer mode on, and I'm like, oh, okay. So now I do, and now I can't hear when people come into the fucking call. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Come on, come on. Ooh. I love the announcer in this. Like, he's so excited. He's more excited than the game actually is. Like, I don't know. I think I have it turned down so you can't hear him as much. God, I hate fighting this bitch. God damn it. This fucking unblockable moves are really fucking annoying. Come on, come on. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, man, fuck that. Boom. Increased defense? Yeah, I'll take out this. Oh man, the GTA soundtrack was so good too. And that's the thing, like there was the original GTA 3 soundtrack, and then there was like an entirely different soundtrack to Liberty City Stories, which was the side game for PSP and eventually came to PS. I think they remade it for PS2 and it also came to PS3. But the thing is, you can't buy Liberty City Stories anymore ever since they made the collection, right? Fucking they they did this weird thing, and they've been doing it recently, where they will make remakes of games, and then they will delist the original fucking ones you can buy. So, for example, I have GTA 3 on my PlayStation 4, and it's the original GTA 4, or sorry, 3, and fucking for some reason, like now, because the collection's out, and you saw like Rado was playing the collection for a while. You can't buy the originals anymore. You know, so and the thing about the remakes is they're super glitchy, right? So he was playing that game, and there were some just like hard glitches in there, and I don't think Rado plays enough games to like really know what to look for, like frame rate skipping and shit like that, just clipping in general, or just like slowing down. Um, he's like a lot of people who just kind of casually play games, right? They don't really look at a game that's, oh man, this is fucked up, this is broken, right? You gotta know what to look for. Jesus Christ, stupid bitch. Fuck you, eat a dick. There you go. Have that served up on a platter. Fuck you, bitch. Man, I'm actually doing pretty good today. Surprise? Surprise, surprise, surprise. Yeah, so they did that with recently with Sonic the Hedgehog. So they came out with the Sonic the Hedgehog Chronicles collection, which was Sonic 1, 2, 3, and CD. Now a lot of people didn't play CD. Obviously that was on the Sega CD, and that game was a bit different. Soundtrack was a bit brushed up, and there's actually a lot of nuances in that game. Okay. That's kind of a loaded question there. So Soul Hackers, the original on 3DS, is one of the best games in that entire franchise. It is fucking incredible. I love that game. I still love that game to this day. It's one of the only reasons I still play my 3DS. However, that being said, Soul Hackers 2, it's got a lot of flaws. It's got a lot of fucking flaws to it. The story is okay. Yeah, that is true. I'll get to that in a minute, Mikey. But is it worth download? Is it worth the money? No, it's really, really not. It's probably not even worth your time to go through. Tell you what, do you have a Switch, Mikey, or do you just have PC and PlayStation or Xbox? Because if you got a Switch and you want to play that kind of game, Shin Megami Tensei 5, that one is definitely worth your time. That one is, oh, that's a great game. That's a wonderful fucking game. Soul Hackers 2, I can't stand by that one. I honestly can't. I cannot say it's worth your time. I cannot say it's worth the money. Just straight up. But yeah, that was one of the big differences between Sonic CD and the other Sonic games. Oh man, yeah, Switches are absolutely amazing. I know mine, like before I go to bed, you'll catch me playing fucking Diablo 2 or something in my bed. Oh, you got a PS5? Hmm. I don't know, man. I don't really care. I don't pay attention to his channel. I unsubbed from that a long time ago. I mean, you guys can put all the videos out if you want. I mean, that's really not gonna make a difference, I guess. I mean, if people want to come watch me play games and talk shit, then they'll do it. That's not really gonna change anything. I don't think Nat has a lot of content beyond just trying to stir the pot. So, oh yeah, he can do that all he wants. I mean, there's really nothing in there. Now, if Nat Clo wants to support fake rape stories and spit on rape victims, right? That's on him. That's where he sits with that. So, good to know. Right? I mean, that just shows that he doesn't really take somebody who's been through that kind of tragedy, you know, all that serious. Oh, that's why he put them out, because he got his feelings hurt. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, yeah, well, he's fat. I'm also fat, but I don't really get angry when people call me fat. Because unlike him, I'm trying to lose weight. He's not. Why don't you try riding a bike, Nat? Yeah, this thing, his feelings get easily hurt, but then he tries to pretend that they're not. It's just like, buddy, come on. You gotta have a thicker skin. I did. After a 3-mile bike ride. What did you do today, Prime? Why don't you tell us about that? Here comes round one. Right. I'm sure your day was fascinating. You know what, Prime? I want to hear all about your day. Tell us what you did. See, I took a first walk to the store, and it was some. I mean, was it though? Your day sucked. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. What store was it, Prime? Was it the Walmart? Did you go to the Walmart, Prime? Is that what happened? How have I not died yet? I don't get it. Let's see. Well, good. Good. You know, I'll try to pop by more often. You know, I just get so caught up in shit I'm trying to do right now, Taco. I don't have all the time in the world anymore. You know, when I was back in Tennessee, it was just like, you know, I did my job, came home, and just talked shit. You know, nowadays, got a little bit more on my plate, so not as easy to take time. You know, Yeah. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun sitting there talking shit. I enjoy that quite a bit. Come on.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, what's up, Todd?
It's easier than chatting.
Yeah, this fucking bitch.
I've never been good at fighting games.
Oh, I love fighting games. Except for Mortal Kombat. I genuinely do not like Mortal Kombat.
The only ones I was good at is the Soul Calibur series and the Marvel vs. Capcom series.
Oh man, I love Marvel vs. Capcom. Actually, I did a cross combination last time I played Marvel vs. Capcom. I totally like those are kind of hard to pull off, right? When you get all three characters to do an X on the screen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
God damn it! Oh man, if this is where I die, this sucks. Yeah, I'm playing.
All my friends and even me, we played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 a lot.
Yeah.
I still think it's the best out of all of them, but a bunch of us would always use cable, and it was just ridiculous.
Oh yeah, it fills up the entire screen.
Right.
Like, with
And then you
special...
throw Wolverine into it.
Yeah. I remember Hulk too, like his entire special, like fucking, it was really hard to dodge that. I'll tell you though, the last boss in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is so much more interesting than the third one that's just Galactus. Like, I couldn't give two shits about fucking Galactus.
Right.
It was like this green slime thing that would turn into a fucking, monster or whatever, and then it would turn into a guy with fucking horns, and then, like, it would just, oh man, it was super, super fucking cool. I liked that. But it was hard too. That game was not easy. Holy shit! Like the third one, it's not that difficult, to be honest with you. Like, I found it kind of weird that in the third one you can set the health bar to be high, medium, or low damage. I've never really seen that in another fighting game. That's weird to me.
There's a lot of interesting but weird things going on with. I love the whole, like, at least for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I haven't played, I didn't play Capcom 1, and I think I only played a little bit of 3. But Capcom 2 just had so many characters, and it was great having, pull up the three guy combos and everything.
If I remember correctly, didn't the franchise start out as Capcom vs. X-Men?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. And it had like had Silver Samurai in it. That's the only time I've ever seen Silver Samurai in a game. Weird fucking character.
I think Capcom 2 did too.
Did it? I know.
Yeah.
I know Capcom 2 had Mega Man, and then in the third one they took Mega Man out and replaced him with Zero. And I was like, why? Why didn't you just put them both in there? Like,
2 had Tron Bond too.
Oh yeah, the huge fucking machine or whatever.
Yeah.
I was never the biggest Mega Man fan.
Right.
Fucking, I was terrible at the 2D ones. I still am to this day. Like, like the collection came out and I bought it for my 3DS and I was like, oh yeah, I hate this game. Like,
I want to get the. They announced the Battle Network games.
Oh, I remember those.
Like, they're doing it in 2 collections, and
now,
I'm probably gonna pick up those.
Are they the originals, or are they gonna bother to touch them up, or like what's the deal there?
I think they said they're touching them up, but it's at least the first time it's in a collection.
Right.
I mean, some of those were a little bit hard to get.
Right. And I wonder, does, like, when a game gets remade like that, does it drive down the price of the original?
Sometimes. Like, I know, like, when Suikoden 2 got released on digital, it drove that price down slightly.
Oh my god, Suikoden 2 is so fucking good.
Because
Man,
that one was, like, close to 200, and I think it dropped to, like, 120.
oh wow, that's a hell of a fucking decrease. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, because it was such a rare game that many didn't get to play it, and then it just kind of, once you were able to download it for a console, a lot of people got it that way, just because they wanted to play it.
That was the way I played it, because I never played it on original hardware.
I played it on original.
I'll tell you what game I really want back. Parasite Eve 1 and 2.
Well, they're apparently either making a new one or remastering, so you're going to get your wish, probably.
The last one they made us, like, it was like Third Birthday it was called. That game
I heard that was garbage.
Oh, it's terrible. It had a good idea, right? And it was that, like, there was, let's see, what's the skill real quick? It's not bad.
So that was for Vita, wasn't it?
No, that was for original PSP.
Okay.
Now, it had this really cool mechanic, right, where you would literally look at, like, a soldier trying to shoot at you, and you would hit triangle, and you would literally just jump into their body. Like, I really enjoyed that mechanic, just going all over the map and, like, fucking, shoot. And you would get their gun when you jumped into their body. I was like, oh, that's really neat. That's a really neat mechanic. But the story made no fucking sense. They spent 2 games creating this exposition with these characters and all this shit, and all this fucking lore, and then it just didn't make any sense.
Because there was Eve and then there was Anna, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was Eve, and then Anna was the child that contained, I think, the original virus. Oh, this is like cool. And then there was Kyle, right? Who, I guess it was supposed to be like the love interest in the second game. And they tried to make him like this character that she cared about, but Ada Bria, right, was never this kind of character that really gave a shit about having a love interest in the first place. It was more about the events that were going on. So to make that a thing was just kind of stupid. Like, I don't know. There's so much wrong with that game. So much they fucking did wrong. And, like, I've even heard people shit talk the second one. Did you ever play these games?
I played the first one. That was it.
Okay, so the first one had that system that was in... What was that fucking game? Oh god, you had like a...
Filter?
No, not Siphon Filter. It was a turn-based game, but it was kind of action-based, but you hit X every time and it'd give you like a dome, and that was your range of where you could attack. Valiant Story or something like that. Vagrant Story. Yep, Vagrant Story. So, they literally
I remember that game.
Oh yeah. I didn't play it. I played, like, no, not trying. Oh my god, Prime, stop. You're fucking being irritated.
Yeah, at least you named a game.
Fucking, well, have you seen this new game, Triangle Strategy?
I own it, haven't played it yet.
It's just the worst name for a fucking RPG. It's so stupid.
Right, it's up there with Bravely Default.
Or,
by the same...
There's one called, like, Alliance? Like, fucking...
Alliance Alive, I have that as well.
Alliance Alive, that was it. I mean, I thought that was a really stupid name.
Oh, it is.
It's fucking, ugh.
Like, the game is such on the back burner for me, like, because I just keep getting better games.
Right, oh my god, I have so many games like that. Like, fucking,
Like, I look between now and, like, December 4th, there's like 6 or 7 games I want to get. I'm like, it's crazy.
I can't think of any games that I really, like, have to have. Like, fucking game I was actually looking at that I kinda want to get for PC whenever it's on sale. I kind of want to get Skyrim back because I haven't played.
You don't want to get the new Pokemon?
Oh yeah, I do, but Pokemon is not nearly as a necessity as it was back in the day. I used to absolutely go ape shit. Like back when Pokemon Black and White came out, dude, I clocked over
Right.
500 hours in that fucking game. Because
I don't know, like between Sword and Shield and late and Aquarius or Pokemon Legends, it's really like renewed my interest in the series.
Legend Arceus, I literally got stuck on, and I am so pissed.
Really?
Yes, I ended up
How
at
did you
some.
get stuck in that game?
I'm at some camp that I had to like get to, right? And full of people in blue outfits, and I have no idea where to go next. I just don't get it. Yeah, I mean,
The game
I
pretty
think
much tells you where to go.
I don't know. I just can't. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just can't figure it out. Maybe I'm just not like fucking. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. For some reason I just don't understand where to go. I'll tell you the Pokemon game
Probably
I
gotta go
played.
to some temple or the ruins.
The
Is it in the snow area?
no,
No?
no.
I'm trying to figure out where you have to go.
I'll tell you one I've been playing though is the Pokemon Unite for mobile. I for some
You
reason
told me about that, and I actually downloaded it, and I played like 2 or 3 games of it, and I enjoyed it.
yeah yeah it's, well on fucking Switch the controls are trash. On mobile it's great. I don't know
Right,
what
I'm
the
playing on
fucking
my
difference is.
iPad.
Definitely, that's the way to do it. Like, oh man, I don't know. I'll play a couple matches, and like, before I know it, like 4 or 5 hours will go by. I should really go live from my YouTube just playing that fucking game.
Let me know. I'll do it with you.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I wonder how matchmaking works in that game.
Probably about the same as League of Legends.
See, I never really played too much League of Legends. I was actually thinking about it because I have League of Legends, right? Of course, it's free for like everyone. But
Right.
Shelly was talking about how her boyfriend hates or she hates League of Legends because of her ex husband or whatever. And I was like, man,
Right.
I really should just tag her and just sit there and play League of Legends because I enjoy that game. I always thought it was pretty fun. I watched kind of a mini documentary on it. I didn't realize before I watched the documentary that it was actually a Warcraft 3 mod that somebody made, and
Right.
that it grew rapidly out of control.
Because that's what Dota was Defenders of the Ancients.
Oh man, Dota.
And
I remember
then
that being a big deal. I never played Dota. Oh, I finally died. Okay, there we go.
and like the people and some of the because Dota was just like a play mode someone made off of or off of Warcraft 3.
Hmm.
Like it wasn't like an official game or anything. It was just a mod that someone made off of Warcraft 3.
Oh, I remember mods, right, for StarCraft, the original StarCraft.
Right.
I remember Bunker Wars. Did you ever? What the
I was
fuck?
not much of a big StarCraft person. I
Really?
mean, I've played a lot through them, but like you're gonna laugh, but the RTS that I played to death was Star Trek Armada 1 and 2.
That's a truth.
I don't see Ross. What the hell? Ross Khan. Maybe you're talking about Ross Khan.
What's
Yeah,
talking about Roscon?
yeah. I just got a message that said she was live, but I don't even know her channel to be honest with you.
I thought
I
she
don't
was
know.
staying off of YouTube for a while.
Who knows, man? This place is like Hotel California. Nobody ever leaves, right?
Yeah, I've tried to in the past too, and it didn't
Right.
work out too well.
That's why I just kind of said fuck it. I mean, I was gonna try to like stay off of not stream so much, and I have cut down quite a bit, right?
Right.
Um, definitely kind of like cut the shit on the drama streams and shit like that, going over like, oh, look at how much of a piece of shit this person is, you know.
Right, because that's what your streams used to be, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
No offense.
No, none offense taken. That's just how it was, right?
Yeah,
But you know, now it's a lot easier to do these, right?
and more
But
fun.
absolutely.
You can chat. You can chat with friends. Stuff comes on. At Fixa comes on. Whoever.
Right. Right. You know, and like I opened the stream. I don't know if you saw the very beginning of the stream, but I just started it with going
No, I didn't.
over. Yeah, so just definitely go back and watch it. I'm just going over like, you know, they remade songs with using sound chips, right? Using like the
Okay.
Final Final Fantasy VII sound chip, but they did like Weezer, right?
Okay.
Or like was it they did like Blink 182, but it's Mario 64's sound chip,
Kind of
right?
like what they did with that Animal Crossing in Africa.
Yes, yes. Like I'm sure there's Animal Crossing sound chip shit out there.
Yeah.
But I mean it's so weird them using the limited resources like even Doom, right? Doom has such a weird vibe to it. Let's see. Have you how good are you not good at like rhythm games? Or can you play rhythm
Oh,
games?
I'm awful.
Oh man, that
I'm
really
awful at.
sucks.
The only ones I really ever was decent at was Guitar Hero a little bit and uh, Samba de Amigo.
Samba Day. Oh, that was with the monkey. That was
Yes, in the
wasn't that
maracas.
yeah, wasn't that Dreamcast?
Yep,
Oh man, that brings me back. Holy
and it
shit.
had real big. It had like songs by Real Big Fish on it,
Oh my
which I was.
god.
I'm a big fan of theirs, so it was like, this is awesome.
Wait, were you a big ska fan? Is that what's going on?
Oh yeah, I still am.
Oh man, that's such a weird genre to be into.
Oh,
Ska, the
it's
fuck.
fun though.
I
You
don't
you
know.
can't be angry when listening to ska.
I just remember the trumpets. Like you know what ska band I guess I remember was. Would you consider the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones were they ska?
Yeah, there's ska core.
Ska core. I always liked that guy's
Yeah, ska
grizzly
core.
fucking
It's
voice.
like it's like heavy metal ska kind of in a
Hmm.
way.
Heavy metal ska. That's weird to think about.
I mean, it's
Heavy.
not heavy metal, but it's kind of like the more aggressive type ska.
I just remember the one of my favorite songs by theirs. I never meant to knock on wood.
The
Right?
impression I get.
Yeah, oh, that's the impression that I can't do that guy's voice. Um,
That whole album is really good.
I never listened to the whole album, just that single.
Yeah, there's a lot of good songs.
I'd say
Yeah, I went from heavy metal to like ska and punk.
hmm, ska and punk, huh?
Like you
Punk.
remember Newfound Glory?
I remember Newfound Glory. What they had that
Before
song. My
before they were
friends use the
popular,
books.
like they were waiting to perform their set and they were sitting down at a bar and I ended up watching like The Simpsons with them at the bar.
Oh man, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've been in that kind of position before. Okay, so there's a band called Fear Before the March of Flames. Hold on. Let me see
Okay,
if I
don't
can-
know that one.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't expect it to. Trust me. They were like you don't like the screamy kind of stuff, do you?
No, I'm not much of a screamer. Like Rise Against, I don't mind his like when he does it, but like a whole song, it's just like
Battle.
Oh man, I
And this is
absolutely.
coming from someone who liked heavy metal. I just
Oh no, I absolutely
I
love
just
that
didn't
shit.
like that.
I am very much about that shit. I still listen to this day. Like one of my favorites is a band called Between the Buried and Me. Right? Oh man, I love
Okay.
Between the Buried and Me. But Fear Before the March of Flames, they were funny. Right? Um, and I remember sitting down at the bar, grabbing a Coke, because I just don't drink, I just don't care to, right?
Right.
But I was sitting there waiting for them to be on. And I remember sitting next to the guitarist, which his name is also Zach. And we bonded over that.
Nice.
But one of my favorite times with them is my friend Mark had bought their like album, like the wax albums or vinyl, right?
Right.
And on the little sticker, where it says what it is, on the album itself, it has a phone number, and it says "Call us if you like." And so my friends actually did call them. Brad, Ian, and Mark were on the phone with them. And if you watch their tour DVD, you can actually hear them have a conversation all about the Paris Hilton sex tape. And that's them on the phone. Like,
nice.
I mean, those were wild times. Fucking. Oh man, there's a thrash band from California called Heavy Heavy Lolo. Man, they were something else. But Random Danny, which was the guitarist, we were all upstairs with him, and they're like in the bottlenecks like green room, which is like basically an attic. And I remember, Danny's just like, "All right, guys, I'm going to grab some McDonald's." He grabs his guitar in the case and literally just chucks it down the fucking stairs. Like, I was just like, what the fuck? When you're a kid and you see,
right.
Like, I watching that guy just do that so nonchalantly, I was like, what the fucking shit?
I tell you, the band that got me instantly addicted to like their music, just by stage presence of them coming out, was System of a Down.
Oh man,
it happened to be just right before their first album came out,
right.
And he just came out and it was just like, holy crap! You could just the stage presence alone. I was like, I know I'm gonna love this band.
See, I never got to see them live, but I was a big fan of System of a Down up until the Hypnotize Mesmerize albums.
Okay.
And then I just I didn't like those albums. I was like, I'm done with you guys. But I mean,
the band took a different direction then. And, like, the lead singer even says like he doesn't like a lot of that music either because he felt he got ignored.
Ignored
during the making of that. Yeah, because a lot of the songs were written by the other singer, the like high pitched one.
Yeah. Yeah, the guitarist, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he felt like his voice wasn't heard. That's why he created his own album.
Oh, weird. So which one was his?
That's why they.
Yeah, didn't he do a solo album?
Yeah.
Yeah, Saj Turkin, that was the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. And that solo album is really good.
They have a symphony version too of it.
Weird. I know now. I read that he makes coffee. Like he's got a coffee company.
Well, he's like big in. He's huge in Armenia. Like he goes there a lot, and like the people there just like worship him. Like he's met with so many government officials and everything.
I was watching a video on combos for this game earlier, and I'm like, I cannot pull any of them off. Jesus Christ. Like,
I was always horrible at combos for like Mortal Kombat and stuff.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I need to do is there's a site where you can actually put your controller up on screen and it shows the buttons that you're pressing. I need to put that up. Come on, fuck this guy.
So right now I'm still playing that new Gundam game,
Oh yeah.
and I've beat all the stages, but now I'm trying to beat them on normal to unlock the like hard mode,
Oh wait, you're playing them on
and
easy
also
before?
yeah, kind of. I mean, kind of like wants you to go that route a little bit,
Oh yeah.
because like easy will have like different blueprints than like medium and hard. And I'm trying to get all the blueprints for some reason.
I was actually watching God, I'm trying to think of the YouTuber, but it's this chick who she goes through like pretty obscure games and fucking beats them, tells you all about them when she's done with them. But
Okay.
there was actually a Mario Dance Dance Revolution clone that she went through. It was called like Mario Mix Up or something like that. And dude, the game like is oh my god, you can tell that Nintendo is never gonna do another one of these again. Like, but she went
It's one of
through.
those, we kind of promised it, so now we gotta do it.
I don't even think they promised it. I think they just really. There we go. That was driving me nuts. Motherfucking OBS. I don't even think they promised it. I think they just kind of like thought it would be a good idea, and then it just turned out terribly wrong. You know, but she actually had to go through the game I think it was like 4 times, because to get to the normal mode you had to beat it on easy. To get to the hard mode you had to beat it on normal. Like, so she did this fucking, it's like a 40-minute campaign, I think she said, of just like doing these shitty rhythm. Oh man. Oh, you're all good, Jessica. Not much change. We're just sitting here bullshitting. It's just like, dude, fuck that game. Like, I took one look at it. I remember DDR back in the day. I was always terrible at DDR, but I had friends that had like the hard pads and shit in their house, and they were all about it. Fuck that.
Yeah, I was horrible at DDR. I felt like I had cement shoes.
I mean, there's a game that I've been playing, and I've been trying to get good at it. It's pretty tough because I got the rhythm of a fucking cement brick. But it's called Crypt of the Necro Dancer. Have you seen this?
Interesting. No, I haven't.
It's something else. It's a dungeon crawler that's 8-bit looking, right? You know how it's like not really 8-bit, but they do it in that style. A lot of indie games do that nowadays. Like what is it? Fucking. Ooh, goddamn! Fuck this guy. What is it? Shovel Knight is like that, but it's a game. It's a game that literally. No, I mean Crypt of the Necro Dancer, the original, not the fucking Nintendo one. Stop it, Prime. You know what you're doing. So, fucking, it's a dungeon crawler that goes to a beat. It's got, like, at the bottom you'll see a little heart that has a little rhythm counter, right? And you have to move to the music of all the monsters and shit like that. Like, the soundtrack will actually make everything in the game move at a certain direction. Oh my god, stop! Jesus fuck. Just die! Oh, you gotta be yipping kidding me. God damn it, fuck this thing. Dude, stop blocking. It is so annoying. Sorry, I'm concentrating. There we go. Ring out. Fuck you. But it's.
Do you remember the fighting? Do you remember the fighting game Battle Arena Toshinden?
No, what? No, I never even heard of that.
It was. It came out for PlayStation. It was like one of the original release games for PlayStation. It was rather fun. It was like one of the first real 3D games.
I don't. Hold on. Let me look at this. weird. What?
No problem.
Some of the design of the characters were really cool.
Like, it reminds me of a very old like version of Soul Calibur.
Right.
What the fuck?
Basically, it was Soul Blade before Soul Blade.
Yeah. Because I remember Soul Blade. I didn't play Soul Blade, granted, but I do remember seeing it later after the Soul Calibur franchise took off. Right? So I wanted to look up like the beginning stages of like what Soul Calibur was, and it was Soul Blade. And I was
Right.
like, what the fuck is this game?
I was a Killick person. That's why I always played.
I always like Maxim the best. Maxim was my favorite. I loved how his little fucking like fast movements and shit. Whenever he'd get to like the nunchaku and he'd be like, you know, that was
Right.
This is as far as you go.
And then Jean Li or whatever her name was.
Now stay down.
Chun-Li. Like,
The one with no, she had like the smaller katana. She was very fluid with it,
Jinhua.
with the tassel at the end.
Yeah,
Jinhua, that's what it was.
Yeah, I remember her.
Warrior now lays here to rest.
Damn. Well, shit, I lost that one.
Battle 1. Fight.
Kim Blue. No, not Kim.
An aura so eldritch.
I like Taki because I mean she is fucking fine, man.
Smoking hot.
Oh yeah.
Man, her
absolutely.
boobs just kept getting bigger each game.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, okay. So I heard this fucking rumor, right, with Xenoblade 2, that the more you level up the characters, the bigger their boobies get. Is that true?
I did not notice that,
Yeah, somebody was saying that.
but it could very well be possible now that I think about it.
I don't know, cause like I think I was telling you about this. I only made it like so far into Xenoblade 2, and I was like, fuck this game. And I never went back
Right.
to it. This like black spider boss in a cave, and I was like, fuck this game. Like, the game was fine up until that point, and then I just kept dying at it, and I'm like, I don't want to play it.
You die a lot in that game. At least I did.
Yeah. Well, and like I was reading, they were like, oh yeah, it's not really that hard, you know, and I was like, it's fucking hard for me.
I was saving this.
Right. Yeah, it probably wasn't hard for them because they probably got the good blades right away.
Are the chests at random, or like what?
Yeah, they were. It was a big gotcha system in the game.
Oh my god, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Like I play a couple mobile games, and one of the mobile games I play is actually a Shin Megami Tensei one. And
Okay. Yeah.
have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's not bad, right? But there is very much a gotcha system in that game. Like, damn, there we go. I killed it.
Seal you again.
But it's pretty fun because I mean, I don't know, it can get frustrating. There's another gotcha system that I played for a while called like Marvel Contest of Champions. Have you seen this?
Oh yeah, I remembered that one. That was a fighting one.
Yes. I
Wasn't
played that for like 2 years straight, like every single day.
I played Marvel Strike Force and another one that was kind of like a
An aura so eldritch.
top down like a Diablo type game.
Oh man, Diablo. Oh, God, I fucking love Diablo so much. I don't know, I've been addicted to it. And what's really cool is my online profile transfers between the PC, PS4, and Switch.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got complete crossplay, and I was like, that is fucking. I've never seen a game do that before. I'm sure there's games that have. I've just never seen. Why? God damn it! God damn it! I gotta ring out. I love that game. I thought it was dope. Now, the second one plays so much differently than the third one. I mean, I think you said this before, that you're just not a fan of Diablo.
Right, I played Diablo 2 and it was the whole guilty conscience thing.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. Yeah, because I mean, the
It's
lore
easy to
behind
forget.
it, like fucking, your character that you play as in the original, literally,
Yeah.
if you play as the okay, so I looked this up. Like, I was watching like the lore behind it, because that's one thing I watch for hours, is just lore on games. If you don't see me in comment sections or something like that, I'm either looking up shit about old computers, synthesizers, or video game lore.
Right.
But I was watching the lore for Diablo, and so if you play as the warrior in the first game, that guy becomes Diablo at the end of the game.
Okay.
If you play as the rogue, that becomes Bloody Raven in the second game, right? And oh, shut up, Sugar Crits. The game's over 20 years old. If you haven't fucking played it by now, you're not going to. Anyway, and
It's true.
in the if you play as the sorcerer, that actually becomes this dark mystic sorcerer that is like fucking with people in Luke Ghislaine, the desert area in the second one. I don't know if you ever got that far in the game.
I beat the second one,
oh, so you
or at
beat,
least the original of the second one.
so yeah, you remember when
Yeah, I
you go,
beat it with 2 characters. I beat it with Warlock, or no, it was Voodoo Doctor, whatever it was,
oh, Witch Doctor, yeah.
and then Witch Doctor, and then Warrior.
Wait a minute, the Witch Doctor was in 3.
Okay, that's the one I played. I played 3.
Okay, you played 3. So two had the original characters were Amazon, Barbarian, Sorcerer, and Necromancer, and then the DLC added Assassin and Druid. Which great fucking additions, you know.
Right.
But the third one, yeah, it had Witch Doctor, Necromancer, Sorcerer, Rogue. Like, oh man, it just really went off the walls. There's a new Quantum Leap? You gotta be kidding me. I didn't know that. That's so fucking weird. Quantum Leap? What? I've never seen the original Quantum Leap.
Right. I don't think I have either.
The only thing I've seen from Quantum Leap is I knew that there was that scene where he becomes like a mentally handicapped guy, and like one of my bits is always just bringing up something. I'm like, yeah, did you know this person was in Quantum Leap back in the day? And I just play the clip or whatever. I think the last person I did it to was Lauren De Laguna. Like, it's fucking. Jeez.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, oh man, fucking gold. I'm doing a grab. I don't even do. I like most Blizzard games. I played the fuck out of Rock and Roll Racing. I never played Rock and Roll Racing. I know about that game. That was one of the like obscure Blizzard games, right? That one was for Super Nintendo, I think.
Right.
That, and I think it's called Blackthorn or Black Throne, where you play this like dude with long hair and a fucking shotgun. Like, yep, Super Nintendo. Fuck, man. Oh, Peacock. Yeah, I've been hearing about this Peacock service more and more.
The
Man.
NBC one?
Yeah, NBC has its own streaming service now, Peacock. I swear to God. Like, fucking...
Right. I think it's with WWE as well, like the wrestling.
Oh, God, miss me with that. I loved wrestling in the 90s. I can't stand it now. I don't, I'm just not a big...
Oh, I was a big 80s and 90s. Like, I saw, like, Yokozuna and Undertaker live.
Yokozuna. I know Undertaker, of course. Undertaker was one of my favorites. Yokozuna. Who the fuck was that?
He was a big fat sumo wrestler.
Oh my god. That's pretty funny. A sumo wrestler in American wrestling. That's funny.
Yeah. His finisher was the bonsai drop. He'd be on backwards on like facing the turnbuckle, and he'd be on the second buckle and just drop down on a guy. And it looked believable just because of how massive he was.
It was just a huge fucking dude.
Yeah, look at what they actually had to send him to weight loss camp, and it didn't work out, and so they had to fire him. He got so big that it was unhealthy.
Jesus Christ, poor guy. 500 pounds. Oh my god. That's
Yeah.
Fucking, it's ridiculous, man.
I think he got up to 700 or something at the end of his life
Jesus
when he
Christ.
wrestled his last match.
You know, that reminds me of the, what was it, the fucking dude who did that song, about the rainbow or whatever, somewhere.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Michi Kanai or whatever it is.
Yeah, the guy looks so funny holding a ukulele. Like,
Yeah. Well, I was joking that was gonna be fixed.
God. Oh no, poor
Like-
person.
If I had a picture of Fix's face, I would have photoshopped it onto the guy.
What's up there? Ha 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 ha. Oh my
Hey,
god,
ha 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 ha.
he would have lost it.
Oh yeah, he would have, but he would have found he would have thought it was hilarious. At least if he didn't have an issue with his face being shown.
Oh yeah, he's a big stickler about that. Like, man, if
Which I understand.
If I had a dime for all the memes I could put on, like, Jesus Christ. I just, ugh. What's the upside down happy face? I always put an upside down happy face when I'm making a very, like, what do you call it, kind of comment. Very, like, kind of like, you know, I can do this if you want. You don't want me to do that. And then I put the upside down happy face. I don't know. Oh my god. I'm terrible with this character. Animus. Damn it. Okay. It just phased out the battle for some reason. That was weird. I do not get Soul Calibur 6. Like, I remember 4 and 3. I remember 3 probably the most. No, it was 2 that had Spawn and Link and Heihachi as the special character.
Yeah,
I don't think I remember.
Battle 1.
because 3 was the one that like it had the exclusive character depending on what system you had.
3 was? I thought 2
Pretty sure it was
that.
3 because
Like 2?
no.
Yeah, 2 had. Yeah, because 2 had Spawn.
Oh, it was 2. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Spawn was for Xbox, Heihachi was for PlayStation, and Link was obviously for GameCube. Now, I'm trying
Right,
to
which was the
think-
far superior one to begin with.
What,
Even though I liked Xbox's controller more.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, do you remember the original
I did not like
Xbox
GameCube's controller.
though? The
Oh,
original
I
Xbox-
loved the.
It was so huge. It was fucking
It was, but
enormous.
it felt comfortable in my hands. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I took one look at that thing. I was like, I hate it. I mean, right now I'm playing with an Xbox controller, but it's like the more modern one,
Right.
which is kind of weird. That
Well,
the Switch
once they
Pro-
came out with the S model, people were like in love with that model.
Oh yeah. Remember the black and white buttons though? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Why? Such a
because they
weird-
can't.
I guess. I don't know. The black and white buttons, I was like, what the fuck? Dude, fucking Tekken 7, like, I would totally be playing Tekken 7 on this fucking PC, but it's like 50 gigs, whereas Soul Calibur 6 is only like 16 gigs. I mean, that's
I was addicted to for Tekken Tag Tournament. I was addicted to the bowling.
I never got into the bowling or the volleyball. I remember those though. Like,
I don't remember the volleyball, but I
There
played
was a-
endless amounts of the bowling.
that was in Tekken Tag 2.
Yeah.
Was the volleyball. I'll tell you though, I think it was Tekken 5 had a story mode and it was so fucking awful. Like, it's one of the worst fucking things, I swear to God, man. I mean, I don't know if you know anything about Tekken lore, but it's all terrible.
A little bit.
Yeah. It's all super cringe. Like, I mean, almost any kind of fighting game lore is pretty bad, right? You know, it's like watching a porn for the story.
Right.
But I don't know, man. And, like, Tekken was just really bad about it because all of these characters just do not belong together. Like,
Right.
I mean, this is the same universe. You have a giant panda versus a kangaroo with boxing gloves, while you have a man running around in a leopard mask as a luchador.
Right.
Oh.
And then a Jamaican, like I don't even know what his style was, where he was just like dancing basically.
Oh, Eddie. You're talking about Eddie.
Yes.
Yeah, I liked Eddie. I like playing as Eddie, doing like juggles and shit.
Yeah.
Man, Tekken. Holy shit! If it goes on sale, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. I'll free up the space on my hard drive. Did you ever play Half-Life? You ever play that one?
A little bit, not much.
Oh man.
I was a Duke Nukem 3 guy.
Oh, we talking about Duke Nukem 3D?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got it. You know, I didn't play Duke Nukem 3D as a kid, right? So I was trying to go back and play it. I was like, God damn, this game's fucking hard.
It is, but it's fun.
I like the remake though. A lot of people were pissed off that Gearbox took it over because like fucking Randy Pitchford. Everybody hates that Randy Pitchford guy, right?
Okay.
I mean, do you know much about him?
No.
Okay, so and yes, I definitely remember Primal Rage and Killer Instincts.
Oh, Killer Instinct rocked.
Did you ever hear the fucking song they had for Killer Instinct 64 at the end of the game?
No, I don't think I did.
Oh my god, it's
Even
so
though I'm sure I beat it,
yeah.
I don't think I heard the song.
Fucking it was like this super 90s like dance music. It was hilarious. It was amazing. Like, oh man, it just had this guy like move to that killer groove, you know, and it's like yeah, backup dancers like singers like move to that killer groove, you know. It's fucking amazing. Mwah, mwah. An angel's kiss. But God, I forgot what I was talking about. Shit. God damn it.
You were talking about the end song.
No. Before that. God damn it. It totally slipped me. It's like a runaway freight train, man. Totally fucking slipped my mind. It may come back to me, but watch it never come back to me. Now, Taco, do you watch any anime, or are you not a big anime guy?
I've watched a few. I'm more like, I'm big into like the Gundam series or like just mechs in general.
I liked Gundam Wing. Oh, Randy Pitchford. Thank you. God, thank you. God damn it. Okay, so Randy Pitchford, as you know, runs Gearbox, and they did Borderlands. They did, Bloodstorm or something like that. Bulletstorm. They've done all kinds of other things, but obviously Borderlands was a huge game. Still is a huge game. Third one actually
Right.
went over really well, but he made a huge fucking just shit move where he got in a fight with the original voice actor of Claptrap. Now you played Borderlands, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, Taco. What the fuck? Dude, you gotta you gotta play
That
Borderlands.
was that was during the time when I just didn't. I was more into board games than I was video games. Like
Oh man.
had the I had like the board game business going on and designing my own game and everything. And
Dude, Borderlands, think about like the drop rate bullshit of Diablo, right? With the whole like random weapons
okay,
shit, but a first person shooter.
okay,
But every time you shoot a bullet, it gives you a number like an RPG. That's what made me play the game.
interesting.
Yeah, I really like that. Like, it's really satisfying when you shoot something with a sniper rifle and it says like 12,000 damage or something on it. I always liked that about Final Fantasy, right? You build your characters up,
Right.
you do like 9,999 for the first time. It just, god damn, it's like getting your
And
rocks off, man.
then you like hit Knights of the Round Table
Oh
and
yeah,
just
you
have
do
it where
12 times in a row, like.
yeah,
Oh, it's so satisfying. But with Borderlands, same sort of satisfaction, you know. But Claptrap was like the meat and potatoes of that game, in my opinion. He was like the comedic relief, I remember in the pre-sequel you can actually play as Claptrap, and it literally gives you, I think it's like 6 different prompts. That's like, are you sure you want to play as this character? This character is really annoying. Are you honestly sure you want to do it? Like, for reals, are you sure you want to do it? Like, and you have to keep pressing through all these fucking, like, just to play as the character. But, I mean, it's a little robot who's just super annoying, but he's super funny. All his jokes are fucking terrible. Yeah, the loot hunting, yeah, absolutely, Luna. Like, the loot, like getting Luna, did you ever get a fucking pearlescent weapon? Like, you get one of those and you're like, what the fuck? Like, I thought the fucking purple weapons were good and the orange weapons, but when you get a fucking pearlescent weapon, you're like, okay, this is what this game has to offer. It's usually like some ridiculous stat, like infinite ammo. Like there was one, that wasn't necessarily a pearlescent weapon, but it was one of my favorite abilities because all the guns have wild fucking out there. Not all the guns, but they get up there, right? There was one that
right.
literally you reload it by throwing your gun at the enemy and it explodes like a bomb and it just regenerates in your hand.
Wow.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah, WoW on crack? I don't know. WoW. I'm so meh about playing World of Warcraft, to be honest with you. I played it before.
I played it for a long time.
Did you? I mean, I don't like the idea of a game I'm paying monthly for.
Yeah, but when you're putting in the hours on it,
Get your money's worth.
compared to buying a new game,
Give me that. Let's see. I'm trying to remember a NES game I used to play. All I remember is that the character jumped inside a tree, collecting stuff, killing animals, and the boss was a wizard, I believe. I can't remember it. You got me. Jumped in a tree, huh? God, trying to remember.
the wizard's what got me on that one.
Yeah. I just don't know. Well, and then again, I don't really have a whole lot of experience in NES games. I loved the Super Nintendo. I played the fuck out of the Super Nintendo back in the day. But
Yeah, because you were a little young for the
Indeed.
NES, weren't you?
Indeed, I went over to my cousin's house to play the NES, and I always wondered like why the games looked so fucking terrible. Like I remember, like I was so used to playing Super Mario World, right? And then I would go over there and play
Right.
Super Mario Brothers. And I remember going. I remember talking to my cousin Trevor. I was like, Trevor, what the like? Not what the fuck. Obviously, I was a kid. I didn't say that kind of shit. But I was like, what is
Right.
going on with your TV? I thought it was the problem with the TV. I didn't realize at the time it was the game system. Like,
It was just poor and didn't have the new system.
yeah, yeah. I just didn't know. Like I remember him putting in Mega Man for the first time and playing Mega Man 2, right? I I didn't get it. I remember when I was a kid going to Blockbuster and renting Mega Man X, right? Because I played Mega Man 2
Right.
on the NES, and I was like, this game's way better. I always thought Mega Man X was so much better than the original Mega Man. Yeah, it just looked better. Just I don't know. To me, it was better, right? Um, Bomberman. Holy fuck! I
I'm
fucking.
upset with myself because I worked at Blockbuster
Mhm,
and I had probably an opportunity to pick up like the old, rental cases for systems.
mhm.
I've heard those sell for so much.
The rental cases, huh?
Yeah, like because you used to be able to rent the system,
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember now.
and when I worked there, I found all the old ones up in the the attic.
Hmm.
So they were having us clean out the attic,
What the
and
John Golf? That's just factually incorrect. Shut up. Shut up. Like, what are you? No, 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 no. That's not true. Everyone knows SNES is better than Nintendo Entertainment System any fucking day of the week. The games were just better, right? You don't have Chrono Trigger on the original NES, right? You don't have Final Fantasy 2 or 3, all right? You don't have fucking
well,
Super Mario.
technically, Final Fantasy 2 or 3 was on NES.
You don't have 4 and 6, all right? Or 5 for that
Okay,
matter. All right.
I just had to make that.
Whatever. Dude, I've been through this. I'm not going through this. Oh my god. Thanks a lot. I mean, have you ever heard? Did you ever play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest?
Partly.
That had the most banging soundtrack of any fucking Super Nintendo game. I mean, dude, no, hold on. I'm gonna pause this for a minute. Holy shit. Fucking yeah, I'll just take it up. Um, give me a second, dude. Fucking dude, the boss music for Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Holy shit. I mean, try to sit there and tell me that this isn't fucking amazing. Like this isn't the most fucking banging shit you've ever heard come out of the fucking Super Nintendo. Like, dude, that game, like the music in it was so fucking good. Like I don't know. I'm yet to find a soundtrack that's better. Like for the Super Nintendo. I mean, there's a lot of good soundtracks. Like one of my favorites was Chrono Trigger Forest theme,
Chrono
right?
Trigger was a classic.
Absolutely. And that Forest theme, so good, so fucking good. You know, just
I thought
absolutely.
about picking up Chrono Cross for Switch.
It's not good.
No,
No, they really fucked that up. So the frame rate still like they called it a remake, right? They didn't do
right? I remember
anything
them
to
doing
it.
that.
Yeah, they didn't do shit to it. It's fucking garbage. Like the frame rate is still shit. Gameplay is still shit. Like, I mean, if you just want to play Chrono Cross again, like, yeah, go ahead and pick it up. Like, if you're really itching to play that fucking game. But if you're going into it thinking that it's going to be like a full on remake, no, not even close. It fucking
And
sucks.
probably if I'm gonna buy a physical copy of a limited run game, I'm probably gonna pick up Grandia 1 and 2.
I never got into the Grandia games. I,
One of my friends really loves them,
hmm.
and
I,
the fact that it's gonna be like a collector's item because it's a limited run game.
yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't about it. Now, was the new Turtles game a limited run game?
No,
No? What's limited run? What about the remakes of No More Heroes? Or not the remakes, the re-releases. No More Heroes 1 and 2. Was that limited run?
there's an actual company called Limited Run.
Yeah, I know. They'll sell you like the boxes, right? See, let me see if I can find the website. I'll tell you what game I just bought, that I haven't even delved into. Have you ever heard of Killer 7?
I have.
Yeah, Killer 7, it was on sale on Steam when they were doing a NIS America, NIS. They did the Sky games and shit like that, and under all those games was actually Killer 7 for like $3. And I was like, oh, fucking deal. I never played it back on the GameCube, right?
Okay.
I remember my friends playing it, right? What they would do is they would set up multiplayer matches where it was bots against each other, and we'd just sit back and smoke weed and watch them kill each other, like watch the robots kill each other. So fucking limited run games. Shadowrun. I never played Shadowrun. What was Shadowrun? Man,
No idea.
yeah. Let's see. NES works. Let's see. Outbreak. What the fuck is Outbreak? Never heard of that. Oh, what was it? Curse of the Moon. Yep, that's sold out. This now Curse of the Moon. Oh, Scott Pilgrim fighting game. Oh my god, I loved it. You got physical copy of Castlevania Collection featuring Castlevania 4 on the cover. Love it. Love it. Holy shit. I love Castlevania. Star Wars Pod Racer. Oh man. Oh
That was a
dude.
limited run game.
Yeah, I guess.
Hmm,
Holy shit. Shantae. The Game Boy Color one, right?
interesting.
Let's see. I don't know what this one is. Let's see. Vialis? Really? Now I saw those games. I saw somebody else play these games. They were Sega Genesis games. Man, the cartridge looks badass. They're in different colors, like pink, blue, and gold. That's really fucking cool. Oh,
That
Dead
is
Space
cool.
Collector's Edition. Oh man, I love Dead Space. I love Dead Space. Absolutely love it. I cannot get enough of Dead Space. I absolutely love those fucking games. Full Throttle. Oh man, do you remember Full Throttle on PC?
No.
It was a LucasArts game. It was like a story-based
Okay.
game where you were a biker. Fucking weird. Let's see. Yeah, Shadowrun.
I
I've
loved.
heard. What's up?
I was just gonna say I loved Tie Fighter, and then
Tie.
X-wing versus Tie Fighter.
Oh, I never played that one.
You actually
Uh,
felt like you were actually like fighting in a Tie Fighter.
huh. I know which game you're talking about. Was that the wireframe one?
No, it was just a
Well,
flight sim type game.
okay, okay. I seem to remember those
It
older
was cool
Star Wars.
because you could like it was like the first I played at least young that had it where you could like switch where your resources went.
Hey,
Like you could
Jessica S was the game you were thinking of called Crystal Castles? Because I see it here. Is that the fucking game? Let's see what else we have here. Um, oh man, Zeo Drifter. I wanted to like that game, but it just wasn't all that good. It boasted to be this like kind of Metroid multiplayer, like four-player Metroid type game, but a lot of the bosses were just the same boss. I was like, oh, this game kind of sucks. Let's see. Man, a lot of these games, I'm just like, what the fuck are these fucking games? Let's see, Gear Shifter, never heard of that. Waterline, water. Wait, so where's the water? I don't fucking know. Let's see. Well, that's all the games on fucking unlimited run right now.
you said you saw Grandia 1 and 2 on there, right?
I didn't.
Because that's a limited run game.
They might be sold out of that one. I just can't believe they have the original Shantae and Risky's Revenge. Did you ever play Shantae?
No.
It's really good. I love that game. It's a platformer. You use your hair to whip enemies, and you can turn into different animals. You're a half genie hero. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I actually bought it recently on GOG. It's a good
Okay,
old game.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what GOG is, right?
Yeah.
hmm That's where I bought the original
I
Diablo.
forget I forget what game I got on there. But I got something on there.
Yeah, yeah. Let me look at my GOG account. Let's see. So I have Clive Barker's Undying, which I never got to play as a kid. That was the first time I really ran into a problem with graphics cards. I didn't know anything about. I mean, back when I was a kid, I didn't even know what a fucking graphics card was, right? But I remember we bought this
Right.
game because Clive Barker's name was on it. Me and my mom were big fans of Hellraiser back in the day. Um, so we were like, oh man, Clive Barker can't do any wrong. So we brought the game home and it just didn't work on the PC. It like fucking it just completely shit itself. And we never understood why. And then, now years later I realized that like, oh, you gotta have a good graphics card. So I've tried to play it now and it's a hard game. It's a tough game. Um I bought Deus Ex, the original Deus Ex, right? Um, because I never really played that as a kid. Um,
Okay.
so like I'm trying to go back and play it now. Like I've heard nothing but, amazing things about the original Deus Ex. Of course I bought Diablo 1 just for the lulz, the memories.
Yeah.
Now they gave me the first two Elder Scrolls for free for some reason. Um, Now I've watched tutorials, I've watched people play those old Elder Scrolls games, and I gotta tell you,
Yeah.
man, I want no part of it. It it looks so frustrating to play. Like it's so old school and like I don't know, man. I don't want anything to do with it. Um, we got Fallout 3, which to this day, I can't get Fallout 3 to work on my PC. I don't know what it
Even
is.
now?
Even now. I don't get it. I just don't get it. The game will not load. It just crashes every single time. And it pisses me the fuck off. Because I would love to play Fallout 3. I love New Vegas. New Vegas is great. And it works. I could play New Vegas right now. No problems. Fallout 3, not happening. Fucking why? I just don't get it. Yeah, Shantae was on here. Pirate's Curse. Now that's not the GBA one. That's a different one that came out later. I think that came out for the original Wii. I have Street Fighter Alpha 2. Now this is the classic Street Fighter Alpha 2. Like it's a direct port of the Super Nintendo for Alpha 2, right? So I have the Street Fighter collection, right, which has Alpha 2 in it, and it's kind of a touched up version, right? But I mean, to really get
Right.
that experience, right there, that's the Super Nintendo Alpha 2. System Shock and then System Shock Enhanced Edition. I have not really got into these. I tried playing System Shock and I was like, dude, these controls are fucking archaic. Like I just didn't get it. It's supposed to be some amazing fucking game that like people have all these memories with and shit. I don't know, man. I just um Unreal Gold, which is literally Unreal, but it's like a campaign.
Okay.
Weird. I'm trying to fish my way through it. It's kind of frustrating. It doesn't give you a whole lot of direction, but it's kind of fun. And then of course the absolutely classic Unreal Tournament 2004. That game,
Yep.
love it, love it. Amazing, amazing fucking game. And then the
Where
original.
where would we be without the Unreal Engine?
Oh God, God, I don't even know. Have you seen they remade Ocarina of Time using the Unreal Engine?
Yeah.
It looks really impressive.
Was it with the new one that's being is like currently being used now?
Yeah,
Unreal 5?
yeah. Hold on, let me take a look at that. Uh,
Because they haven't done any games, I don't think, with 5 yet, like that have been really
maybe
released.
maybe it's not.
Because 5 just looks like real life.
I don't think it is.
If you look up Unreal 5
Uh,
demos,
these are all
it's just incredible.
cutscenes. Yeah, all they have is cutscenes right here. It's not gameplay.
My daughter
Yeah.
and I got into a
Oh man. Okay, hold on. Yeah, Unreal 4. Is that the one they were using? Yeah.
That's the one they're using right now.
I mean, it looks
Like they're just starting to like learn how to use Unreal 5.
fucking incredible.
Unreal 5 or
Unreal
Ocarina of Time.
4, Unreal 4, like Ocarina of Time and Unreal 4.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it looks fucking crazy good. Oh, man, the grass and everything. Jesus Christ. It looks so good. Now, I'm wondering if like the full game is done using, now it's fan projects. So I don't know. But it does Wizards and Warriors. Okay, that was the game. Yeah, I don't know. Looks really good, but as fan project. I mean, I was telling you the other day about the OOT 2D, right? The 2D remake.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, as you can see, all the buttons are there at the top. I mean, here's him beating Goma, right? And like, I love the idea of it because, of course, I mean, it's 2D, You can't really have a perspective of looking up at the ceiling. So they literally take the camera's perspective and shift it to its side scrolling. And that to me is really fucking dope. Like I like that idea. They really found a way to get
Yeah.
around a lot of this, having to climb up the vines and shit like that. Um, I just man, this one
What are you
was we're watching we're watching
guys doing?
footage. No, this time I was too concentrated on this. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right.
somebody remade Ocarina of Time in 2D instead of it being in 3D like it is on the N64.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna go. Have fun.
Okay, have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. I like how
Typical
she
what?
came in just to try and scare you.
Yes, of course. But like this is how far the game got before I think they just stopped working on it. But man, let's see. Yeah, they got to the Lost Woods. They did that. I don't know. Last I saw, there was like blueprints that they were trying to work on for the water temple, and they just like could not really figure it out. The original NES. Nah, stop. Oh my God, why? No, come on. Okay, full transparency, I have never beaten the original Zelda. I didn't grow up with that. Right? I've tried to go back and beat that game. I hated it. I
Okay.
mean, I don't know. It's really annoying. I mean, I can sit here and I can beat Link to the Past in one sitting easily. Like I love that game, but I cannot stand the original. Just fucking drives me nuts. I don't know. It's been about 2 hours. I think I'm gonna close it up.
Sounds good. I should get the better kind of close things up anyways for myself.
Last time I used emulators, Richard, it bogged down my computer, and the N64 emulator completely went to bullshit on me. I don't know. I've had bad luck with emulators, so I don't know. If I want to play Link to the Past, though, that's how I'm gonna have to do it, because I'm not getting a fucking capture card, at least anytime soon, anyway. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'll take another whack at it with this better laptop. Do you have any problems? Yes. Yeah, I do. I have Quake 2 and all the expansions. I can't run it on my PC, so I have to do this weird trick where it literally uploads the demo of Quake 2, and then you play the game within the demo. It's a really weird just track. Oh, Wind Waker was great. I loved Wind Waker. No, Richard, that's literally how you do it because the thing about playing games on PC is PCs are constantly updating. So while they update, they also outdate the older games.
Right.
Really irritates. Really, it's a constant fucking problem. Um, oh, I'm glad you're liking the Quake 1 update. Good. Yeah, no, it's fucking absolutely killer. Did you see the Horde mode yet? They added that. That's brand new. Brand new Horde mode, right? Fucking awesome. Fucking great update. And did you know there's actually a secret in Quake 1? You can play Quake 64. You can reskin your entire game. It's pretty cool as shit.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. Bethesda has been doing some crazy shit. But anyway, I'll get on a whole nother tangent. Taco, thanks for coming on, man.
Anytime.
Always appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
For sure. Have a good night, man.
You too. Bye.
Peace. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm gonna probably go terrorize somebody else or something. I don't know. But thanks everybody for watching, and everybody have a great day.